Oh, this should be working. Hey, what's up? Check, check, 1, 2. All right, guys, what's up? This is my second live stream this week. I had some extra free time, so I decided to do a live stream. Today I was doing math homework and got that done, finished, and had some free time, so decided to come on and talk with you guys and hang out with you guys. I was downstairs organizing my tackle. That's why I named it Tackle Organization. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to tackle, organize your tackle, and stay organized. So organization is key, especially when you're out in the water, you're searching for something. And yeah, so let's see here. How I organize my tackle. Let's go with that. So I have these big bins, and then I have smaller bins, and then I have Plano boxes, and then I have plastic bags, and then I have a book bag, and then I have, more boxes full of stuff. But what I take with me when I'm fishing is I have a book bag, and I have 3 boxes. I'm actually going to go get those, and I will be right back. I'm back, guys. So how I organize my tackle. Let's see here. So I have my Rockstar book bag, which is my fishing book bag. I carry this all the time. And I keep my soft plastics. in the front pouch here. And I keep some weights and stuff in the back here. So let's go and see what I have here. I don't know if you guys can see. I got 3 Plano boxes. I don't know what size they are. I just buy whatever I think is necessary. So the first one is my hooks. And what I have here, excuse me for, being all over the board here. But I got my hooks, my tubes, my tube weights, and my topwater frogs, some spinners. I don't know if you can see those. I got some spinners, and I got my hooks. And a great tip I learned on YouTube is if you take what are these called again, Dad? These. I want to call them barb pins.
That's a
bobby pin.
Yeah.
Bobby pin. Safety pin. There, that's it. If you take a safety pin, you can slide your hooks onto the safety pin, and it keeps them organized so you're not hooking and jabbing your hands. So I have those, and I just picked these up. These are the Gamakatsu 5/0 1/8 ounce weighted hooks for swim baits and stuff. And I also have some screw lock hooks. You guys can see that. I got some screw lock hooks. And I like throwing tubes, so I carry a bunch of tubes with me, especially in the rivers. So my favorite color in the Allegheny and the Mon is green with black flake. So I have different shades of green, and I also have black with gold flake. So that's one of my boxes, and I also carry my weights. So for Texas rig, we got 1/8 ounce. We got some drop shot weights here, and we got some more drop shot weights. I have these in 3/8 ounce. So I have those, and that's just some of the stuff I have. So that's one of the boxes I have. I'm just going to set it up here. I got 2 packs of lizards. That's all I have currently. I ran out last year. I have green pumpkin and purple. I like green pumpkin. These are the vicious fishing lizards. And then I have some V&M purple lizards. They work great, especially at night. I'll get to that box later. Let's see here. So this is my big box. I call this my big box because I carry my favorite stuff in here, and it's the heaviest box. This is my jig box. Let's see here. So I just found this actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. I just found this. It's a one of those $1.50 jigs from Walmart. It's brown and orange. I was gonna say yellow, but I just found it and I had a brown curly tail on the back of it, so I'm gonna throw it around eventually. Got some Senkos, which I found in my bag loose, and then I have some purple jigs. I think they're football head jigs, and then I got my chatterbaits. I bought 2 today. I got some green pumpkin. I got another green pumpkin right here. And I got black and blue. And this one is a Z-Man. It came with the trailer. If you want a bigger profile. And then I have chartreuse. I like chartreuse in the Allegheny River because the bass just destroy them. Chartreuse is my favorite color in the river, in the Allegheny, the Mon, and the Ohio. But how I organize these is I go one this way, one coming back, and then one going back this way. So, they interlock or whatever. And, it's organized because organization is key for sure. I got my extra black and blue jigs. I got some football head jigs with trailers on here. And I also have my, my Walmart $1.50 jigs. I call them my throwaway jigs because around here there's a lot of trees and you could definitely get snagged. My mom's in the background back there, so don't worry about her. She said hi. But yeah, I usually use when I was younger I bought a bunch of these brush hogs, I guess you could call them, and I use these on some of my baits. And I have a bunch of these Havoc craws. I don't know if you can see that as a trailer, but man, these paddles on these claws on these Havoc, I think they're called craw fatties, are just amazing. It's so much action. And I usually trim down the skirt, so not have too much skirt. But I don't on some of them I don't cut down the skirt or the brush guard. The brush guard I cut on some of them. The skirt I don't cut. I don't cut on some of them because you want a bigger presentation. But those are some of mine, and then I have some different trailers. I forget what company made these, but these are they're like a longer, and then they have the little claws right here. So it gives it enough action if if you're bouncing or something, it stands up and the claws go crazy. And then I got some green pumpkin because green pumpkin is also a good color. They're all hooked together here. Hang on. So I got some football heads. This one is in just green pumpkin with a curly tail. I put a purple curly tail, gray with purple, and you know, it might work. Who knows? You know, who knows what the fish will bite? If it's not ordinary, I think the fish will bite it because, you know, sometimes they see the same thing every single day. When they see something out of the ordinary, that, you know, might make them strike. And then just your regular beaver tail with green pumpkin. I didn't do anything to the brush guard on this one or the skirt. You know what? If you could see how I organize them, I go one this way and then one this way, but over. So that gives me more room to work. Just your regular football head jig with a regular skirt. And I don't have anything on the back of that. Or I'll go this way with that. And then got some flipping jigs with your regular Havoc. I like a big presentation on some of them, and I love those Havocs because they're just the best. So I got those, and then on this finesse jig, I barely use it, but I put a lizard on the back of it. And then I got some more smaller jigs with just beaver style baits on them. And then I found this. This is a little finesse jig I found. And I think it's a Zoom trailer on the back of this. And then I cut the craws. But I haven't used this one yet. I just found it in my tackle bag. I was organizing all my tackle and whatnot. But and then I have some without skirts and weed guards. So if you just want to throw like beaver baits and whatnot. And then here I have I think it's a Strike King Bitsy bug. It's a super duper light jig, and then I have one of those smaller crawls on the back of it. And then I also have a small PB&J jig. It's super ultra light. Super ultra light. And then I have more hooks. My purple football head jigs. I got my drop shot hooks right here. I don't throw that much drop shot, but I plan on doing that a lot more this year. I watch so many videos on people catching big fish on drop shot, you know, especially when the fishing is tough if they're suspended and, you know, you don't want to use any hard baits. The fish will come up and grab it. So I have some weights here. I have 1/4 ounce, and then I have 3/16 ounce, and then some drop shot 1/4 ounce and 3/16 ounce. So, you know, it all depends. And I have some swim jigs and some tiny swim jigs and whatnot. Super iridescent swim jig. Has the curly tail that goes up though. I'm used to using, like, if I use a swim jig or like Mr. Twister, I'm used to the tail going downward. So, but, you know, all depends. Sure, the fish will bite it. But that's one of my boxes. Well, 2 of them. So that's that. And I don't really keep the jigs by weight unless they're like, you know, I keep the football heads with the football heads, and I keep the jigs with the jigs, and, you know, that's about it. And I keep the chatterbaits with the chatterbaits, and yeah. So that's my second box. My third box is my hard baits, and I don't really throw that many hard baits. I was talking in a discussion yesterday, live stream yesterday, that I don't really throw any hard baits. I stick with my soft plastics and whatnot. But yesterday I did, or what was that? What day was Monday? Or that wasn't Monday. That was let's see here. The first was Tuesday. On Tuesday I went fishing, and I used I think it's a Matizo jerkbait. Let's see if I can find it. I know I have it. So the back broke off of it, but I bought 2 more today. So it's this right here. I don't know if you can see that. So this is your regular jerkbait, I guess, and it got rattles and super sharp hooks, and I was just throwing it out there, jerk, jerk, pause for like 5 to 10 seconds, and then jerk, jerk, pause. You know, and you can vary the, you can switch it up on the retrieve, which is cool. But these work great. These dive 4 to 6 feet, and then I got this bigger one. If you can see the size difference here, a little bit bigger, weighs a little bit more though. So you know you can whip it out there a little bit further, and it dives 0 to 6 feet. And I like this the color because there's a lot of shad and shiners and whatnot, and the ponds around where I'm at, and you know the fish love them. And then I have this jerkbait, which I never really used. And so, let's see here. You guys can see here. So I have my, my regular, brain fart here. Hang on. My regular crankbaits here, and my smaller ones here. I have, I don't know if people call them rooster tails. I don't know what people call them, but I call them spinners. So they just spin, and you have the bullet weight and the treble hook. I use those in the river, and they work. They produce. I got a small one, and then I have my spoons. They're all over the place here. Let's see here. Try not to hook myself. There we go. And I also have my spoon. So we just have a regular spoon here. And then we have a golden chartreuse. And a fire tiger. Fire tiger works really good in the rivers. And then I have another fire tiger if I lose that one. And then this is a Castmaster. And then I have a blue and silver Castmaster. So a lot of different stuff. And I got my deep divers here. And then my super deep divers over 20 feet I have here. I got my craw type. They're all. I need to find a way. Let's see if I move this. So this is my issue. This is my only issue, and I've seen videos where they have the little rubber bands that you can put on the hooks that will get all the hooks connected to the same bait. And I have yet to figure that out and to find some, because as you can see, they're all over the place. But let's see here. This one I found, this Bomber A. This Bomber 6A I found. I plan on using that this year. Great color because, like I stated before, chartreuse and ultra bright yellow works in the river. I bought these today. I bought 2 of these. Yeah, I did. Hang on, let me find it. Ooh, it's hooked on the cord here. I bought 2 of these today because I think using these, you're definitely gonna, get hung up on trees and get snagged. So you always want to have more than one of the same bait. But I like the silver. As I stay with the jerk bait, this is a deep diver though. Crankbait. I like silver because of the shiners and shad in the lakes and ponds I fish, and also the rivers. So I got 2 of those. These 2 are my deep divers. I don't know what brand they are. It doesn't even say, but they dive down to like 20 feet. So I got a bluegill pattern, and then I got a it looks like a crayfish pattern on the design here, but is chartreuse. So chartreuse will always produce. So I got those. And then my dad's friend actually hooked me up with a bunch of these bomber lures. It was a like 6-pack, I think. And they're in this color. It's a crayfish. And this is a good color for the spawn. Crayfish are red this color. If you notice that in my video that I posted yesterday, this 2 bass I caught, their lips were red. And it looks like they were chewing on, you know, some crayfish, unless somebody put lipstick on them. But I got these, and these have a rough texture, so I'm not sure how they'll go through the water, but you know, they look like a good bait. And I got one in red, black, red, and orange. I have this one in chartreuse and black with red eyes. And then I have one in dark brown. So hopefully we'll catch a lot of fish this year on those, and hopefully I won't lose them, because I don't like losing baits. That's my pet peeve, getting snagged. But you know, it comes with the sport. Let's see here. So that's my smaller crankbaits. Let's see here if we can see this. 0 to 3 feet crankbaits, jerkbaits, more crankbaits. I don't really know the depth of them. They're the new Vicious. I have my lipless crankbaits right here. I don't know if you can see this. Lipless crankbaits right here, and then I have my my topwater, you know, walk the dog style baits here, and my popper, which is the only popper I have currently, and it's missing a hook on the back end of it. So I have to get a new hook for that. But yeah, I can't wait to use these, and you know, we'll see what comes after them. I think that, you know, I'm gonna have a very successful year with them. You know, I plan on buying more, but with being in school, you know, and paying tuition and, you know, paying for your bills and stuff, you know, budget fisherman right here. So, but definitely, I'm gonna be hitting the water next week. There's a cold front currently coming through Pittsburgh, and you know, it's like 30 degrees out. It was 28 yesterday, and the day before it was 65. So definitely craziness. So I'm going to go over some of the lipless crankbaits I have here, which you can see they're all tangled together. In that bomber pack with the last 3 lures that I showed you, I also got crankbaits that match the hard baits, as you can see here. So that's a pretty awesome, and it's the same texture. I was throwing around a lipless crankbait on Tuesday, and I caught 2 bass. So I was actually very surprised before, because I never really threw any hard baits in my life, and you know, they produced, as I stated in my last live stream. And dark brown's a good color for this season, and also red. This color, red. Gray colors. I don't know what ounce these are. These are called the Excalibur X50s. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm holding it. Yeah, I think they're the X50s. But I got 3 of those, and I can't wait to use them. And I also have a another, I think it's called Jawbreakers lures. I'm not totally sure, but they're $3, and you can't beat it, because being a budget fisherman, you're going to throw lures out there and they're going to get lost. So what's great is they come out with good quality baits. It has rattles, as you can hear. Good quality baits for low price, and you know, they work. I didn't even expect this thing to catch fish yesterday. I figured I was gonna get a snag. I was gonna get, you know, some a snag or, you know, catch a tree branch. But it caught me 2 fish, and, you know, changed my opinion on hard baits and fishing hard baits. But this is just a blue and silver one. I caught them on the all silver, and they work great. So that's my 3 boxes, what I carry. And yeah, I got some Bomber lures. I got some Fire Tiger, you know, 0 to 3 feet, like this one. This is my first lure I actually ever bought back in, I think, 2011. And these are just my 0 to 3 foot square bill crankbaits. I got one in this color too, yellow. You guys can see that. It's called a square A. I think they also have a square B. I found this one. Let's see here. See, they're all tangled together. I found this one, which goes along with this one, but this is a square bill. This is a, I think, just a regular, you know, deep diving bill. Probably, I'm gonna guess 0 to 6 feet on that. And then I got this one out the dollar box. This is called a shallow fry square crankbait, or whatever they're called. And yeah, so I plan on throwing these whenever the water hits about, I'm gonna say 45, 50, then the bass will start moving around up here in Pittsburgh, because it's been a extremely cold winter. Well, the past 2 months at least. But other than that, we've been fine. So let's see here. What else do I have in my magical bag? I don't have anything in the top zipper. So in my bag here, I have some, I'm trying to think of these, curly tails. I guess you could call them curly tails. And they work. I throw them on the back of jigs and I swim them back and they work. I also have some Creams original worms. Why do I like Creams? Because they work. And you want stuff that works. You could throw the $25 lure and, you know, won't catch anything. Creams will. I got the smaller ones I use for drop shotting whenever I do, which is seldom. And then I have the bigger ones, if you could see those. I got the bigger ones I used to wacky rig on ponds, weightless. And what's cool is they sink and they work just like wacky rig, like your Senko would work, except it doesn't have any salt and, you know, it has just enough action. I have some flukes. I got pink, candy apple, purple, and green pumpkin. I'm going to be throwing those out this year. I also have some, I'm a big believer in Zoom. I love the brand Zoom. Super Salt Z-Drop Worm for drop shotting. I like green pumpkin or watermelon. I guess you could call it green pumpkin, watermelon, same thing. It works around here. That color, chartreuse, it works. And it will catch monster bass. I also have my Senkos. I have candy apple here. And I just put my 5-inch with the 4-inch. You know, it's the same bag, same color. instead of having 2 bags with, 2 different sizes, just put 1 bag. And if you need to, grab a bigger one, I'm sure you can grab it. My all-time favorite summer and fall bait. Can you guess it? Zoom Horny Toads. Favorite topwater swim bait / frog. Favorite. I love throwing them. They work. And on my Stealth Outdoors Facebook page, I have a bunch of photos with me catching monster bass. It's usually what I caught them on all last year, that or Senkos, one or the other, because I didn't really throw anything else because they've worked. So I have those. I got these bonus pack Gander Mountain Green Pumpkin Senkos. I think they are the 4-inch. These are the 4-inch. And they have the chartreuse tail, so I'm going to be throwing those around. I got them when they had their sale. I have 2 bags of Yum Dingers. I like Yum Dingers because they're cheaper than Gary Yamamoto's, and when you use Gary Yamamoto's, you catch like 1 or 2 fish, and they're just destroyed because it's such a soft plastic. I like, these are durable. And they have the F2 Ferocity or whatever they call it. And these work. They have scent and they also have salt in them. So I like using those. And I also have the 4-inch here. And I put it, with these, I didn't put anything on them. With these, I put some bass attractant on them. And it's all over in there. And it's probably all over the inside of my bag, but that's okay. I got another pack of Zoom Horny Toads because they work. And also, I got some, let's see here, BFM watermelon 6-count, salt, pork fat, more bites per buck. 2 for $5. These are my beaver style baits. Green pumpkin. I usually just stick with green pumpkin because it, produces. They'll catch them when you need them. These have salt on the back of them. And I don't know how they add salt into them. I'm still trying to figure that out. Because I could take my salt shaker and dump a bunch of it in there. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll, be integrated with salt. I also have my black and blue Senkos. These are the 4-inch 12-pack. I bought 2 12-packs. I put them both in here because there was extra room in there. And let's see here. Zoom Trick Worms. Love them. Watermelon. They're great. They are amazing. This year I also am trying to get into some like shaky heads and all those other styles of fishing, stand-up jigs, shaky heads, wobble heads. I'm gonna try and get into those. I need to. My local Dick's and Dunham's doesn't have the the wobble heads and the shaky heads, and I don't really order online. So, but that is my tackle thus far, what I like to carry. As you can see, it's a lot of Senkos because that's why I love throwing. And let's see, I Texas rig them with a weight. I love wacky rigging them. I have a wacky tool also. It's just the way to go, really. And Cream's Bait and Tackle has some awesome soft plastics. So if you guys are into, buying soft plastics that are just as good, if not better, than your name brands, your main name brands, such as Gary Yamamoto and whatnot, check out Clem's Bait and Tackle because these are awesome. These swim baits, and these worms are just like Zooms. They feel the same. They stretch the same. They have salt in them. You can't beat them. And they're cheaper, which is awesome. So Clem's Bait and Tackle has some awesome soft plastics. And, whatever fishing stuff you need, they got it. So I plan on buying more lizards. So I'm probably going to order from Clem's Bait and Tackle. Because when I buy stuff, I usually buy, as you can see here, I buy multiple of the same thing because I use it. And that's all I have, unless I have stuff in the side bag, or side pouch here. Yeah. Gotta have the Mr. Twisters and 3-inch. 3-inch mini tail 20-pack. Now they're on the floor. But I got 3 packs of those. They just came out with a 4-inch. I plan on getting those. And I also have some flies in there too. But so that's my tackle bag. And I hope I showed you guys some tips on how to keep it organized. I mean, that's the way I keep mine organized. And if I need something, I know exactly where it's at. Let's see here. So that's how I keep my stuff organized, and it works for me. It may not work for everyone, but it works for me. And I also have a bag, which I'm also going to get, so I will be back in a minute. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. This is my big bag. It's a spider wire bag. You can see it. This is what I carry most of my soft plastics on. And so organization is key. I bought this bag. I use it all the time. I carry it in my car. It works excellent. So how I organize my soft plastics. And my mom is going to freak because she thinks I have too many. So I just have some, I have another pack of lizards. Awesome. I just picked these up. These are the Havoc Hawk Hog. These are Bobby Lane Design, green pumpkin, and blue. So I'm going to be throwing those around on Texas Rig this year. Let's see. I got some more baits. Oh, look at that. Zoom horny toads. But okay, so that's that. Let's see here. I'm gonna stand up for a minute here so there's more room. So how I like to keep organized. I use Ziploc bags and I keep the bait in their original bag. So these are my 5-inch Senkos. I only have 2 packs currently. If I need to get more of those. Where are these? I think these are 4-inch Senkos that I put some bass juice on or something. I put some scent on them. Also have my flukes here, which I need to buy more of. I only have 2 packs of flukes. My trick worms. I have a big bag. Big bite baits. Some Havoc. These are called bottom hoppers. They're like a stand-up jig type style bait. I've seen some reviews on these and they are awesome. So I have those in green pumpkin. I'm sure you can also wacky rig these if you want to. But I have them in my trick worm box or my trick worm bag. I got some cool chartreuse ones. These are like yellow. I think they glow in the dark too, which is pretty awesome for night fishing. So I have those as my trick worms. And I'm sure if my mom sees this, she's going to be like, why do you have all this stuff out here? But it's for you guys because you guys are awesome. I got my small craws. So with my small craws, I have small craws. But these are smaller, like 3-inch, whatnot, baby craws. Well, these are curly tails, but I just guess I threw those in there. So, you know, you have these little style baits and whatnot. Let's see if I can find them here. Tiny little craws. I don't know if you can see those. They're tiny. They're about this big. They're tiny. Little tiny pinchers. So if you need to get through those tight areas or whatnot, you want a small presentation. That's the way to go. So I have those. I know I had more than that in here. Where are they? Here's my Chigger Trawl Zoom. I think they're called Chigger Trawl trailers. Chigger Craw trailers. I think that's what their name is. I'm not totally sure, so I'll have to look it up in a minute here. I don't want to get these out. But as you can see, there are 2 paddle tails. Let's see here. That opens for me. There we go. So as you can see, it's 2 little tails. Well, they're not little. They're pretty decent size. And you can put this on the back of your craw or put this back in your jig or whatever. It's a trailer. And I've yet to use these. Trust me, as I'm showing you, I'm surprised I even have this much stuff because I'm just finding this stuff. And I also have them in black. I didn't even know I had these. I organized this not too long, well, like before winter. So I have those, and I have brown with orange tips, claws, and I have black with blue fleck and blue claws. So I have those as my small craws. And so I'm going to put those right there. Let's check on the comments real quick. Hey, what's up? Look at that Bass TV. Yeah, 98 subs. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. So let's see what else I have here. I got my big worms. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got my big worms, and these are like 6-inch and up. So I have my 6-inch Juice Worm Juniors, my Fish Hog curly tails, my Big Yum worms, curly tails. I got some Gambler lures here. These things are huge. 7-inch, bigger something. I can't read it. They're big. They're pretty big bait. You'd have to put those on like a 5/0 hook. And then I got some more curly tails. And I got some Gary Yamamoto. These are the cut tail 7.75 inch. Got them in black and blue. Great color, huge bait. Guaranteed monster fish, right? Big bait, big fish. But those are those. I got some bonehead tackle. Curly tails also. Not for human consumption. Just remember that. You don't want to eat these. You definitely don't want to eat those. But I got some of these. I plan on using these a lot this year. You know, with a big 5/0 hook. So those are my worms. My bigger worms. I don't know if I think my other worms are just like the trick worms usually. I just use those. No, don't fall off don't fall off the stand. My swim baits and my top water frogs. The bag's all jacked up though. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I got some of those. I got some Rage Tails. These are the Rag Shad. I'm going to say it's a 10-pack. Soft bait from Strike King. It's like a curly tail, but it floats, so it looks like a dying shad. I use those a lot. Got some Ribbit, Melon Red Pearl frogs. They're garlic scented. I have yet to throw these. I plan on throwing these this year. I got some Yum Frogs, green pumpkin. Love that color, like I said before. Some Strike King, Super Toad. I got these out of the dollar box over at Lock 3 Bait and Tackle. So they're Chartreuse, which is a great color, and a green pumpkin. So who knows what they'll catch. And last but not least, I got the white Zoom Horny Toads. I've heard a lot about white. I've yet to throw it, so we'll see how that turns out this year on the ponds and whatnot, golf courses. So those are my frogs. Trust me, I plan on buying a ton of more tackle. So those are my frogs, and here's my 6-inch Senkos. And then my 4-inch Senkos. I only have 2 bags currently. I have Junebug and Junebug in the 4-inch Senkos. So my other Senkos are in my bag, my Rockstar bag. So those are the only ones I have. And then in my 6-inch Senkos, I got some Flat Dogs, Havoc Flat Dogs. I have some Money Makers, Havoc Money Makers by Brandon Paleknik or something. It's like something like that. I got some Vicious Eliminators, 6-inch, 10-pack. I don't know why I have these small ones in there. I'm going to have to put those in the smaller one. I got some more Moneymaker Havocs. Zooms. Wave Worms, which are not closed. I have another pack of Wave Worms. So I got a few of them. I plan on using all of them this year. So, you know, you never know what you're going to catch. I'm going to put that in with the other bag. So I have those. I have my Brush Hog and my Craws, which I love this bag because I use them all the time. I got some Craw fatties by Havoc, and these are in, I'm gonna say, June bug. These work awesome. Bobby Lane design. He made a great bait there. I buy them all the time. I got some Skeet Reese Pit Bosses in blue. I love this color. I cannot wait to throw these on around in the spawn. I think because it's such a bright color, the fish will definitely go after it. I got some freshwater 3.25 Yum Mighty Craws. So I'm gonna be using those. I also have some Yum F2 3.25 Woolly Bugs in black and blue flake. Those are the two colors I usually stick to, green pumpkin and black and blue flake. So I plan on, getting some more colors and whatnot. I got some craw bug, Yum craw bug, black and blue. They're pretty cool bait. They have the F2 scent, which is pretty awesome. Most of the Yum stuff I have does have that. And I also have some more Pit Bosses by Skeet Reese Design, June bug. Great color. What's cool about the Pit Boss is they have these awesome. So with the Pit Boss, it has this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a line right here, and when you put your hook in, you put it up, put it through, and then flip it around, and then there's a space you can put where to insert the hook, and then you can insert it in there so make it weedless. And what's great is these tentacles, or these claws, are just so I'm gonna say maneuverable. They're so they produce a lot of action, and the fish strike, and these work. I use them all the time. So I use these Senkos and frogs, and those are my go-to baits. And you can also Texas rig, Carolina rig, put them on a jig. You can put them on a trailer, and it's a very durable plastic. It won't rip on you. You can catch multiple fish on the same bait, and it won't rip. So that's a bonus. So I have those, and I also have another pack of craw fatties, I think. Yeah, black and blue. This is my first pack I ever bought, and these are in the 4-inch, and blue and black flake, and they've been great. I plan on buying more. I usually use green pumpkin or California or June bug, but those are my craws. And I like keeping them in a Ziploc bag and labeling them. It helps me, especially if I'm out on the boat and I want something different, bring over the bag, and I know where it's at. I don't organize them by name or by weight or anything like that. I usually just throw them in there, and whatever's in there is in there. Let's see here on the comments. So my last bag is the drop shot bag, which I have a bunch of drop shot baits, but I have yet to use them. So I got some cool blue Lucky Strike dollar box 4-inch worms. Got some just regular worms. And I have a bunch of, I got like 3 green pumpkin small worms. And then I have some more, these are like blood color. They're pretty cool. So I think the fish will bite on those. And then I have the ones on top here are like a brown with a chartreuse tail. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. But yeah, I plan on using these a bunch this year too. And then I have some, I think these are robo worms. My dad's friend hooked me up with these. So that's pretty much it for tackle so far. And I have some trout magnets too, and green. I don't know if these would work or not. I heard pink works, so I plan on buying a bunch of pink trick worms or whatever for drop shot, or you know, on the lines of that. So I plan on buying those. And yeah. But this is my short load live stream for the week. I plan on doing one tomorrow also. So stay tuned to the channel and subscribe if you have not subscribed. I posted my video going up to Vic Sports Center. It was an excellent trip, and we did an interview with Ish Monroe, which I have to edit. So I said I was going to get that out today. I don't know if I'm going to get out today. I might get out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to probably release it around probably noon. Most likely get up, edit it, and, you know, get it out there to you guys. So, you know, whenever you get home from, you know, work or school or whatever, you guys could go on the channel, check it out. It's a really good interview. I didn't really get to talk to him much about his baits that he has now on the market, because there's so many videos on, you know, on his baits, and there's so many videos on the same thing, you know. So why do you flip? Why do you pitch? Why do you use this bait? Why do you use that bait? You know, it's all the same questions. I don't want the same questions. I asked them questions that I thought, you know, are different from the rest. So I'm going to get that video out to you guys, and it's going to be awesome. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. And also, I might be changing the name of the channel. I don't know yet. So if you guys know any good names for the channel, shoot me a message on the Stealth Outdoors Facebook page or on here and let me know. I'm not totally sure yet, but I'm kind of debating on a few names so far, but I haven't really decided. So if you guys can help me out, that'd be great. Stealth Outdoors is cool. Stealth Outdoors TV is cool, but I want something more fishing oriented. You know what I mean? Stealth Outdoors is just like too generic. I want something like, you know, Bass Assassin, or, you know, something along, you know, cool like that. Because primarily I'm going to be fishing for bass, and I'm sure I'm going to be getting out there for trout and, you know, walleye, and probably going up to Erie for some perch fishing. But yeah, I plan on doing a bunch of trips this summer. I'm here, sorry, I'm in your way. I plan on doing a bunch of trips this summer. And I also got big news, which I probably already said in the last live stream, but I'm going to ICAST. It's the biggest, greatest fishing extravaganza. No, the biggest show and biggest fishing show in America. All the dealers and all the companies come out with their new stuff, and they show it off to us. So they showed it off to the public, and I can't wait to go over to check that out. I'm going to be staying a week down in Orlando and going to ICAST, and my dad's going to be going down there, and he's going to be staying down there the week after. So I'm going to be doing that, and it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. It's going to be great. I'm going to be doing some fishing, and maybe I'll even catch an alligator for you guys. I'll get on the GoPro, and I'll, you know, ride the alligator or something. But tell your friends to watch the live streams and, you know, subscribe to the channel. I love the support for the channel. We almost have 100 subscribers. Whenever we hit that goal, my plan for the giveaway is I got some face masks, I got some hard baits, soft baits. I have a bunch of stuff. I have movie posters. I might even throw a movie poster into like whoever wins or whatnot. But I got all that. So my plan on picking the winners, I'm gonna go on to my subscribers, and I'm gonna let my parents pick 5 people. So that's 5 people out of 100. And then the next giveaway, whenever we hit 150, I'm gonna pick 10 people. So I'm gonna keep on going like that, and I'm gonna get that stuff out to you guys. Let my parents pick and decide on who wins and who doesn't, and it's gonna be not my choice, but I will announce that, and I will get that video out probably the day of or the day after we hit 100 subscribers. We are currently like 3 away, I think. But tell all your friends to subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. And also, yeah, let's see here. So we talked about pre-spawn fishing yesterday. Great discussion. I plan on doing, 2 videos a week, 1 live stream a week, maybe 2. This is my second one this week. I was free today, so why not? Can't hurt. And I love getting content out to you guys and all that. But let's see here. I also am gonna be sending those giveaways and probably like through the mail. So I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, I think that's going to conclude my live stream today because I have to go to hockey. It's 7:11 now. Hockey's at 8. So I'm going to get out there and, play some adult league and do that. Thank you guys for watching this live stream and me going through my tackle. And I hope I give you tips on, a little bit of organization. I love using the Ziploc bags. They work great for me. And labeling them. So I label them by, what I put in those bags. I don't really label them on color, but, I'll do the best I can. So anyways, thank you guys again for watching the live stream. The live stream tomorrow, I think, is at 7 or 7:30, one or the other. Let me see here. Yeah, we're going to be talking spawn fishing tomorrow. So we are going to do that at 7:30 tomorrow. So stay tuned to that live stream. It's going to be awesome. We might even have a few guests on. So instead of me just talking by myself and talking to, a few people on here through the chat, I plan on, having a group conversation. I don't like talking to myself is cool, but I like having a group conversation with people and, learning their tactics and, talking fishing with them. So, but anyways, thank you guys again for watching the live stream. Tell all your friends to subscribe to the channel. Let's break 100 subscribers. And I'm going to get more content out to you guys. I'm going to edit that Ish Monroe interview, get that out to you guys tomorrow. And live stream at 7:30. So stay tuned to the channel, and I'm going to be signing off. So thank you guys very much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.